Hello everyone. I'm just doing this quick video because I've been following the Mount Chiliad mystery for quite a while now since the game actually first came out, and as I'm pretty sure anyone who's watching this is aware, we're not really like any closer to figuring it out. Many people still believe that there is nothing in the game left. I'm clearly not one of those people. I believe that there is something that we haven't figured out. Whether it is unlocking a UFO or a jetpack, not 100% sure. Do I think there's actually something still in the game? Absolutely. This is just my theory on what it is. Feel free to criticize or rage at me in the comment section. But let's get into this. Now, I was watching a video a couple of days back, and it was on a radio in GTA 5, and it was talking about a potential meteor impact in the game. Now, what I found interesting about this is that no one has actually, or from what I've seen, no one has actually looked at the mural in terms of an end of the world situation. And if we were to look at this in real life, I think that would be what everyone would naturally jump to. If we skip back 3 years to 2012, you had the Mayan calendar, which everyone falsely assumed would signal the end of the world. Clearly hasn't. But I think in real life this would be taken as an end of the world attempt. Now, if we're going to be talking about the meteor, I think that the eye on top of Mount Chiliad is the eye, like poorly drawn eye, sorry, I apologise, but the eye is the meteor, and it's symbolising crashing into the ground, which is why this is the egg, by the way, why it's a straight line into the egg. And I'll come back to the egg more later. But if you listen to his radio, and I'm pretty sure you can find this video or more videos like it on YouTube, but the thing says that the meteor is, I think, 1.5 or 1.15 miles wide. Now, obviously, the meteor isn't that size in the game, because people have managed to mod in the meteors into the online as well as the single player, much like they did with the UFOs a couple of months back. They managed to mod it in, and it was no bigger, well, it was just a bit bigger than a cargo bob, if memory serves me right. So obviously that's not 1.15 miles or 1.5 miles. So what does this symbolise? I think that this symbolises that the meteor is going to break up in the atmosphere. If you know about meteors in real life, that the atmosphere can burn meteors up as they enter, and they actually do on a regular basis if they're small enough. But what do the 5 boxes mean? Like, this is just going to be me crudely drawing the boxes, like the rough outline of Mount Chiliad mural. I think one's there. I think one's over here. And of course they lead over here. Now, there's 5 boxes on Mount Chiliad, and what I think this is it's symbolising that the meteor will split up into 6 different parts, 5 and the main part, which will hit the ground. Now, what I think about this is that the meteor is going to hit, and the cracked egg is a symbol of a place in the map, as well as these locations. And if a while back, some people tried to take the Mount Chiliad mural and actually put it against the map and see if it correlated with anything. Now, I think it does, just not on a literal sense. Like, it doesn't match perfectly. So in terms of areas, instead of in terms of locations. So this would represent the Mount Chiliad. This one would represent Fort Secondo. This would represent the hippie camp. And these ones would remain a mystery. I haven't actually looked roughly. This one would probably end up somewhere near the sea, this one near the prison, I'd assume, and so on. Like, just in rough locations. And this one would also be an interest. I would either say that this is Los Santos as a city, but more likely the Galileo Observatory in the game. And if you look in videos a while back, someone actually found in the game was the narrowed down version of the game, sorry, and there was actually a crack in the dome of the Galileo Observatory, as if something had blown it up or something. I think the meteor, the main part of the meteor, hits the Galileo Observatory, and that's what causes it to smash open. Now, of course, people are going to say that there's two other things in this. You have, like, the jetpack symbol, which is a very bad jetpack symbol, and a UFO. What do these mean? Now, I have two theories on what these mean. Firstly, they're just... Oh, sorry, and they're connected. Firstly, they're just continuation of a storyline. And what I mean by that is, in San Andreas, you had the jetpack. And I think it either represents that the UFO was created with the same technology as the jetpack, or the jetpack was backtrack of alien technology. Now, that's my first theory, and what the storyline is saying is that the reason why they have FIB on them is that it's the government's way of trying to get above the Earth and survive the meteor impact. On the other hand, in that theory, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get either of these. But on the second theory suggests that we are going to get both of these, and that is that the meteor that hits Fort Secondo will, I don't know, like, trigger something that's going to open the bunker and get the jetpack. Whereas the one that hits near the hippie camp is going to somehow crash the UFO and be able to fly, or something similar to that. They're the two theories, so in one theory you don't necessarily have to get these, in the other one you do. It's personal preference on what one you prefer to believe. Now, of course, that's just the theory, but where is my proof about this? In the game, there is so many references to aliens, and just looking up to the sky in general, you have the UFOs, you have the aliens everywhere, you have the countless amount of telescopes. You have some at Mount Chiliad, you some at the observatory, you have some in Sandy Shores. They're scattered around the whole place, so it's telling you to look at the sky, even if you had the blue light, the special edition map, there's one that says shoot for the stars. Now, where is actual proof of this theory being right, though? If you go to the Ultras camp, you have this symbol scattered around, and it's in the camp you have things that say, like, praise the eye, and it specifically references this as an eye. So instead of calling it the sun or the UFO, I'm going to refer to it as an eye. Now, in the Penrith building, which has now speculated a lot of rumours consider the fact of the Shoot for the Stars, and its logo is actually an eye, poorly drawn eye, with 5 stars around. I'm just going to represent these as triangles, because I can't be asked about stars. And I find it a bit funny that the egg, or even the eye on top of Mount Chiliad, as well as the 5 boxes, seem to correlate perfectly with this logo. Now, what's strange about this logo is that if you take these as stars, and you take this as the meteor, like I said before, then it's saying the meteor is surrounded by stars, which a meteor is. It's a shooting star. It's in the sky. The most important thing to take away from this is the fact that if you go to the location of the Penrith building, you go to the entrance. This is my best piece of evidence, is that in the ground, you have the entrance in the background, you have what appears to be this. And then you have stars, best star ever. You have stars, and it appears that the stars in the eye of the logo have fallen from a height, as if they're falling from space, essentially. Now, if we represent this as the meteor, and these as parts of the meteor breaking up, then it's clear to see that they're falling from the sky. It's showing that the stars are falling, and that's what a meteor is, like I said before, a shooting star. Once again, this is just my theory. It is a theory. Feel free, once again, to rage at me in the comment section, telling me that there's no such thing as the Chiliad Mystery is over, or that the jetpack's not in the game, or so and so and so and so and so. This is just my theory. Tell me if you like it. If you do like it, please be sure to spread it. See if we can try and unlock this mystery once and for all. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's been quite a while. It's just coming up to 10 minutes now. Thank you for watching, and if I have any more theories, I'll be sure to post them.